Okay, we're moving on to the next section of Chapter 6, Formatting the Consolidated Worksheet on page 374. And we're supposed to display the Page Layout tab up here. And click the Colors button. And we want the Austin theme. And select A1 and A2 and go back to the Home tab. We're going to do some formatting here. We want the title style, so go to Cell Styles here and choose Title and change the font size of A1 to 28. Okay. And select from A1 to G1, and we're going to do a merge and center here. And change the font size of A2 to 20. And we're going to merge and center that all the way over to column G. And select the range, A1 and A2, and click the Fill Color button right here. And select Orange Accent 6, column 10, row number 1. So that's kind of a bright orange, okay? And click the Font Color button to display the font gallery and click White. So let's go to our font color here and choose White. And click the Borders button arrow. And here's our borders. And what we want to do there is we want the thick box border, which is right here. Okay, and select A12 to deselect the range. Okay, now we're moving on to format the column and titles, or the column titles and the total row. So select B4 to G4. So B4 to G4, and we want those to be centered. Hold down the Control key, click A4 to add it to the selection, and then apply the heading 3. So let's go to our cell styles and choose heading 3, and that'll give us a line underneath. Select the range A10 to G10, and we want the total style. That'll give us a single line above and a double line underneath. Okay, and now we want to go to B5, and what we want to do there is we also want to select, and hold the Control key down, we want D5, we want F5, and down row 10 we want B, D, and F as well. And what we're going to do there is right click, choose Format Cells, and what we're going to do is we're going to choose currency, and we're going to pick the bottom option here, which will display negative numbers with parentheses, and it'll also change the color to red. Click on OK, and we'll have dollar signs now on numbers in the first row and on the totals down here in the total row. Okay, now we're moving on to page 378, and we're going to create a custom format code. I'm not sure how often you'll actually really do this, because there's plenty of format codes out there already. It's not very often you're going to have to select or create one of your own, but we're going to apply a custom format code to the percents here in column C, E, and G. So select column C, E, and G, and then what we're going to do is we're going to right click, and we're going to go to Format Cells, and if you want to create your own code, go down here to Custom, and what we want, let's see if there's something here that we can start with. I guess we can start with this one, and that says display it as a percent with 2 decimal places, and then we're going to do a semicolon and put a color name here, and then 0.00%. And all that means is that if the number is negative, we're going to display it in blue with parentheses around it. Okay, click on OK. And okay, now all these numbers have been formatted as percents. And now I want to select B6 to B9, D6 to D9, and F6 to F9. And we're going to use comma formatting for those. It's the same as the $sign. It gives you 2 decimal places and commas, but it doesn't put a $sign out at the front of the number. So we'll only have $signs in the first row, row 5, and the last row, row 10. Okay, and now we're going to move on to cell styles on page 380. Okay, now we're going to create a new style. I'm on number 1 on page 380. We want to go to the Styles button. So go to the Home tab and click on the Cell Styles button down here. And we want to select New Style, a new cell style. And the name of this is going to be 4-digit year. And we want to click the Format button here. And what we want to check is, let's go down here to date, and I think we want the last one. Under dates, we want this. And click on the Alignment tab here, and we want the alignment to be center horizontally, and click on OK, and then go back here and turn off everything except the first 2 check boxes, and click on OK. And now we have a new style out there called 4-digit year. And now we're going to apply that. We want to go to cell G3, which is right here. And we want to select, go to our Cell Styles button here. And there's something called 4-digit year up there. And we want to click on that. And our date shows up using the style that we specified a little bit ago. Okay, and we want to go to A1. They tell us we want to check the spelling on it, so we'll go to our Review tab here and click on Check Spelling. And looks like everything is spelled correctly. And then click on the Save button to save it. And it says to print, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to stop there, and we'll continue with another video.